Hey, speaking of guns, John McCain received over $12,000 from gun rights PACs, and he still voted for background checks. And, we covered on the show the story that an overwhelming number of the individuals who voted against background checks had received money from the NRA and other gun rights groups. John McCain got $12,000. He still voted for the background check. So my question is the following. Did he get the $12,000 and vote for the background checks because he's an independent thinker, he's an honest guy
maverick
who won't be bought, he's a maverick? Or is it because the $12,000 just wasn't enough to buy his vote?
$12,000 is pretty frugal.
So, Natan, what do you think about this?
Well, two things. One, I think that we tend to sort of commit a fallacy when we say that there's corruption in politics, there's a lot of campaign money, there's a lot of lobbying money that goes into voting in Congress and the Senate. And because of that, no vote is legitimate on the basis of the merits of the law and that the politician is just agreeing with the merits. I think that also happens. I mean, there is a revolving door in politics. There are campaign contributions, but there's also people who are voting on this. That's one thing. The second thing is, I don't think John McCain, even with this campaign money, has any real challenge to his reelection. He's sort of a safe Senate seat, and it's unlikely that because of this vote, he wouldn't be able to effectively argue that, it's just a reasonable thing he supported.
So you think that the money didn't affect him because he has a safe seat, which is basically, it also relates to money, right, Lewis? How likely is it money will...
that's one possibility. It could also be that he just agrees with it.
How likely is it that money will pour in to somebody who might oppose John McCain successfully, and doesn't seem like that's very likely?
But does he seem like the type of guy who has done that over the years? I mean, I think in this case, it's more likely that he actually just thinks background checks are a good idea because he might, I don't know, just be a bit more of a thinker than a lot of these other politicians.
He has a reasonable view on torture and waterboarding. Why wouldn't he have a reasonable view on this, right? I mean, it is true.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. Facebook.com/David Pakman Show. Also check out David Pakman Show apparel made from 100% recycled materials, like the hoodie Lewis is wearing today. Very, very soft, even though it's made from recycled plastic bottles. Who knew? DavidPakman.com/gear. Back after this.
The David Pakman Show at DavidPakman.com.